My name is Dr. Evangelist Lanre Teriba.
Alexander Abulore Adibola Malakumich Ajifela Jifola. It depends on where you are and where you are at a particular times, which determines the content of your pocket. So for a man on the desert, you need water and food to survive. So for a man in somewhere else, you need two other things to survive. So for me as an artist, I need mic and speaker to be heard. That's my two pockets.
I'm a musician. I'm a performing gospel artist in Nigeria. Well, God has been faithful. Music has taken me to different parts of the world, and I've been blessed through music.
Nothing came up to my mind. It's just like me going back to my roots, because I was once a Kerubu and Seraphim member, so Sele and Kerubu is not far-fetched from each other.
Iko ṣepe okan lena o ṣiṣẹ́ ṣe la fún àti omega.
Their religion and their practice is more similar to each other. So, and I've had the opportunity to meet the prophet himself one-on-one. So I said, okay, if this is the only thing that I have to contribute to the work of God, I'll so do it gladly. So, and that's what I did, and I didn't regret it. For me, this is a different Celestial Church of Christ. So I think this is the way forward for all white garment church, because we don't tend to have many membership due to our practice and probably the way we practice our own religion, so to speak. But I think for any Pentecostal or CAC or Redeemers out there, we're glad to come into Genesis Model Church, so to speak, to worship, because their mode of service is modern. It's what we have out there elsewhere, without leaving behind the foundation of a Celestial Church of Christ. So I like it.
My relationship with Olusho Israel Oladele Ogundepe is just because he's a good prophet and he knows what he's doing. He has a calling, and I so much respect any prophet that has a good calling in life. So I love the way he organized his own church and the way he has been practicing his own Christianity. So that's one thing I love about him.
The shepherd preached in English language.
And you went into a business and the business went down. I quickly want to tell you, no be mistake. I want to tell you, if you cannot do mistake, then something is at stake. If you look at the few people I want to make sure in the Bible, and this is the time people around you will only look at you and marvel, because I'm not talking to everybody, I'm only talking to one person. And the only person I'm trying to want to talk to is going to be the protocol breaker. He's going to be the barrier breaker. He's going to be the story changer.
Which is more or less like a general language in Nigeria. And his mode of preaching is similar to any Pentecostal church, without leaving behind the foundation of Celestial Church of Christ. So for any rigid member of Celestial Church of Christ, will fit into this modern Celestial Church, and for every Pentecostal member will also fit into this kind of modern church.
My message for everybody watching me at the moment is try to be yourself. Don't try to be like another person. One thing I believe about artists, any good artist, is creativity is what makes an artist to be a good artist. You just have to be creative and do the right thing at the right time. Make haste while the sun is shining.
I would say any balumo. I think like you need to be here to actually experience what I've experienced. So yes, word of mouth won't say it all, but you need to be here, listen to the sermon, listen to how people behave here, then you understand why I was here today.